So if this is your first time watching one of our videos and you find it helpful, please give the video the thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. If you are returning and because you've watched previous ones, clearly you might have found them useful. Please support us by liking and subscribe to our channel. So on this video, I'll be doing question 8 of November 2021 question paper mathematics paper 1. And this is the financial mathematics, right? So I'm going to read the statement and then answer the questions that are attached or follow the statement. 8.1 read as follows. A farmer bought a tractor for 980,000 rands. The value of the tractor depreciates annually at a rate of 9.2% per annum on the reducing balance method. Calculate the book value of the tractor after 7 years. Let's read this again. A farmer bought a tractor for 980,000 rands. The value of the tractor depreciates annually at a rate of 9.2% per annum per annum on the reducing balance method. Calculate the book value of the car. So we're told that this farmer bought this tractor for 980,000 and then it depreciates on the reducing balance method at a rate of 9.2% per annum on the reducing balance, of course. So calculate the book value of the car. So they want us to find what will be the value of the car after 7 years of depreciating at 9.2. So how do we do this? We say, okay, the guy purchased the tractor for what? This is 8.1, right? The guy purchased the tractor for 980,000 rands. And then this tractor depreciates on the reducing balance method at a rate of what? What is your rate? So your interest rate is 0.092, right? For how long? For 7 years. And it's depreciating on a reducing balance method. So you know for a reducing balance method, your A is equal to P, 1 minus I raised N. What is your A? Is whatever is the book value of the car after the duration of the depreciation of the vehicle. So in this case, this A here would be the value of the tractor after 7 years of depreciation. So your A will be equal to P, the purchase amount, which is what? 980,000. 1 minus the interest rate, your rate of depreciation, 0.092 raised N, which is 7. So A is equal to, so this will give you the book value of the car after 7 years of depreciation. So let's get that. So 980,000 into 1 minus 0.092 raised 7. So the book value of the car after 7 years of depreciation is 498,685 rands 82 cents. So after 7 years of depreciation, the tractor will move from being 980,000 rands per annum to what? To 498,685 rand 82 cents. That's what the value of the tractor will be after 7 years. So we move to 8.2. 8.2. Let's do 8.2. What are they saying? How many years will it take an amount of 75,000 to accrue to 116,253 rand 50 cents in an account that is earning an interest of 6.8% per annum compounded quarterly? Let's read this again. So they're asking, how many years will it take an amount of 75,000 to accrue to 116,253 rand 50 cents in an account earning an interest of 6.8% per annum compounded quarterly? Good. So now they are telling you that. So how long will it take 75,000, right, to accrue to what? to become 116,253 rands 50 cents. So they're asking the number of years this amount will move from 75,000 to 116,602. Yeah, 116,253 rand 50 cents. So this will be a one-time deposit, right? So, and the interest we are told is what? Is 0.068. Compounded, what? Quarter, 4 quarters in a year. It's 4. So now, you are told that you have this initial amount and it accrue into this amount here, over this amount of period, which is what you want to find. The interest rate was that 0.068 and the components were 4. It's easy. It's one-time payment. So for one-time payments, A is equal to P into 1 plus I over M, where M is your compoundings. Raise N times M. Your M is the number of years, which is what you're trying to find. And your M are your compoundings. So what do? So okay, my accumulated amount, this 75,000 accumulated into that. So we have 116,253 rands 50 cents is equal to P. What is your P? The amount that you invested, which is the 75,000, into 1 plus your interest. What is your interest rate? Is 0.068 over your compoundings, which is 4, raise N times M. Your M is 4, your N is this, so you have N times 4. Let's just say N times 4 here. So you're trying to solve for M, for N, sorry. So what do? You divide both sides by 75,000. Divide both sides by 75,000. So this and that go away. What you're left with side is this, which is 1 plus 0.068 over 4 raised N times 4, that is 4N, is equal to what? Whatever the answer will be from this side. Let's punch that into our calculator. We say 116,253 rands 50 cents divided by 75,000. What is the answer? The answer is 1.55. Right? So this is equal to that. So if you want to solve equations like these are exponential equations, right? Where you want to solve for this guy here. You introduce log both sides. You apply log here, apply log there. When you apply log on this guy, this goes to the front. So you say log of 1.55. So you say log of 1.55 is equal to, say log of this, you'll also say log of whatever that is inside the bracket here. So log of 1 plus 0.068, right, over M, which is 4, all raised what? All raised 4N. Once you apply log, whatever is the exponents moves to the front, right? So if you apply log like this, you can apply log and still have an exponent there. The exponents will move to the front. So what you have log 1.55 is equal to 4N. So this 4N will move here. 4N log 1 plus 0.068 over 4. What do? You divide by log both sides because we want to be left with N. You're trying to solve for N. Log 1 plus 0.068 over 4 divide by log 1 plus 0.068 divided by 4. So this and that go away. On that side, we're left with what? 4n is equal to this. Punch this in the calculator. Say log of 1.55 divided by log of 1 plus 0.068 over 4. So you get that your n is equal to what? Your 4n is called, the answer of this is 26, right? Then divide by 4, divide by 4. So you get your n is equal to 26 divided by 4, which means your n is equal to 6.5 years, 6.5 years. That's what your n is. We're done with this thing. So we'll be done with 8.2. I hope it does make sense. So let's move to the next question. Okay, so now we're doing 8.3. Thabo wanted to save 450,000 as a deposit to buy a house on 30 June 2018. So this one is straightforward. They're telling us Thabo wants to buy a house on 30th of June 2018, and he wants to save 450,000 as a deposit into that house that he wants to buy. Straightforward. So now we go to 8.3.1. He deposited a fixed amount of money at the end of every month into an account earning an interest of 8.35% per annum compounded monthly. His first deposit was made on 31 June 2013, and his 60th deposit was made on 30 June 2018. Calculate the amount he deposited monthly. I'll repeat this one. He deposited a fixed amount of money at the end of every month into an account earning an interest of 8.35% per annum compounded monthly. His first deposit was made on 31 July 2013, and his 60th deposit was made on 30 June 2018. Calculate the amount he deposited monthly. So what they're telling us is that since this guy, Thabo, wants to save this 450,000, right? So he started making equal deposits into an account that earns an interest of 8.35% per annum compounded monthly, right? His first deposit was made in 31 July 2013, right? And his last one, which was the 60th one, was made on 30 June 2018. So they wanted to find how much was Thabo saving every month. So they want the future value of these savings. So what they want to find how much money will Thabo have to save per month in order to have 450,000 after 60 deposits. That's what they're asking. So let's go. So now, how do we do this? So we can say, okay, we know the future value of these savings is what? It's 450,000, right? We know the compoundings is compounded monthly, 12 months in a year, and we know what else do we know? We know the interest rate is what? It's 0.0835. That's your interest rate, and you know the number of deposits is 60. So this one is one of the easiest. So your future value is equal to x into 1 plus I over m raised n, which is the number of payments, minus 1 all over I. This is your future value formula. So you know what your future value is. This is what you want to find. These monthly deposits. So x are monthly deposits. You know everything else. And you're solving for x here. So how do you go about this? So the future value, what is it? Is 450,000 is equal to x, which is what you want to find, into 1 plus I, which is 0.0835 over 12. raise the number of deposits, which is 60 minus 1 all over 0.0835 over 12. So you are solving for x. What do? Cross multiply this times that. So you have 450,000 times whatever this is, which is 0.0835 over 12, right? Over 12 is equal to x into 1 plus 0.0835 over 12 raise 60 minus 1. Then what do? We're trying to solve for x, right? Then you divide by this thing here, which is divided by 1 plus 0.0835 over 12 raise 60 minus 1. Both sides, and this side as well. 1 plus 0.0835 over 12 raise 60 minus 1. This and that go away. But you're left with that side, you're left with x, that side. X. Then you punch this in a calculator. So, what do we say? We say, okay, 450,000, right, times 0.0835 over 12. All divide by this, which is 1 plus 0.0835 over 12 raise 60 minus 1. So the x, which is the amount that he was paying monthly, is 6,068 rands 69 cents. So this is the amount our friend, those with the monthly deposits, have made into the account in order to achieve an interest or to achieve an amount of 450,000 at the end. That's it. So now we go to 8.3.2. 8.3.2 read as follows. Thabo bought a house costing 1.5 million and used his savings as the deposit. He obtained a home loan for the balance of the purchase price at an interest of 12% per annum, compounded monthly over 25 years. He made his first monthly deposit of 11,058 rands 85 cents towards the loan on 31 July 2018. Okay? So what they're saying is that our friend Thabo, the house that he bought cost 1.5 million, right? And he used that 450,000 that he saved as a deposit on that 1.5 million, on that house that costs 1.5 million. So the okay, and then now he took the balance of the purchase price, which means his house was costing what? His house was costing 1.5 million, and then he had what? 450,000. So now, if you say if you use this 450,000 as a deposit on that house costing 1.5 million, then what are you going to have? You are going to have the amount that you will take out as a loan will be the difference of the two, which is for that 1.5 million, remove 450,000. Then you will be left with 1,050,000, right? That is the amount that he will take out as a loan from the bank. So it's that difference between his deposit and the amount of the house, or the cost of the house. So now they are saying that he obtained a home loan for the balance of the purchase price, which is now the balance of the purchase price is the amount that will be the difference between the amount he deposited and the original value of the house. So as I say, it will be 1.5 million minus 450,000. That will be 1,050,000 rands. So that will be the amount that he'll be getting a loan for. And the loan will be paid over a period of 25 years at an interest rate of 12% per annum, compounded monthly. So they also told us that he made his first installment 1 month after the loan was taken, because he took the loan on the 30th of June, right, 2018. He made his first deposit 1 month later, which is on the 31 of July 2018. And the amount that he's paying into the account, which is the installment amount, is 11,058.85 cents. Okay. They're asking A now, 8.3.2a. Read as follows. What will the balance outstanding on the loan be on 30 June 2039, 21 years after the loan was granted? Let me read this again. What will the balance outstanding on the loan be on 30 June 2039, 21 years after the loan was granted? So they're asking you, after 21 years, this loan was granted, what will be the balance on the loan? Which is how much will our friend be owing? So he took a loan of 1,050,000, right? So now, how much money is it still remaining for him to pay for the next 4 years? Because, yeah, that's what they're asking you. How much money does he have to pay? What will be the balance of the loan? How much is he still owing after 21 years of paying? That's what they're asking you. So, how do we get this? So let's first write down all our information. So this is 8.2.3 or 8.3.2a, right? So our friend, he bought his house. The house cost is what? Is 1.5 million, right? His deposit is 450,000. So the loan amount, which is the loan amount, what is the loan amount? The amount that he took out as a loan will be the difference between the two, because if the house is costing 1.5 million and then he deposits 450,000, then the difference between the two will be the actual amount that he will need to request from the bank as a loan, which means loan amount is 1.5 million, right? Minus 450,000. So the difference between these two, it will tell you how much money he got as a loan. So how much money did he get as a loan? And that's 450. So it's 1,050,000. So this is the amount he took out as a loan, right? So what else do we know? So we know the interest rate is 12%, right? Which is 0.12. Compoundings is monthly. What else are we given? We're given that our friend will pay installments of what? Of 11,058 rand 85 cents. So these are the amounts that you'll be paying monthly. So what they're asking you, after 21 years, what will be the balance on the loan? That's what we'll do. So now I'll clean this side of the board. I'll clean this side of the board up to here, and then we'll continue. Now we've cleaned the board. So now so A was saying, what will the balance outstanding on the loan be on 30 June 2039, 21 years after the loan was granted? So now, so you want at 2039, right? You want the value of that loan. What will the value of the loan be? So how do you do this? You say, okay, well, this is the continuation of this. So what do you say? You say, okay, present value of the loan in 2039. This is 2039, right? Let's say present value of the loan in 2039 will be equal to X, which is the amount that is paying, into 1 minus 1 plus I over M. This is the number of payments outstanding. This is the number of outstanding payments, right? All over I. So the present value in 2039 would be equal to, which is your installments into this interest over compoundings, which is 4, right? 12, sorry. Then the end here is the number of outstanding payments. N is the number of outstanding payments, not of the payments made after 21 years. It's the number of payments still to be made. So from when you started paying, after 21 years, our friends, how many payments will he have made? So each year he makes 12 payments. So 12 times 21, 12 times 21 payments were made after 21 payments were made after 21 years. So which means after 21 years, our friend will have made these payments into their account. So what are they? 12 times 21 is 252. So at that time in 2039, which means when was that time? On 30 June 2039, a total of 252 payments were made into the account. How many payments are outstanding? Because the end that is there is for the outstanding payments. So in total, our guy is expected to make how many payments? So total payments should be what? Should be 25. For 25 years times 12, which means this guy is making 12 payments every year for 25 years. So in total, he is expected to make payments of 12 times 25. So he is expected to make what? 300 payments. These are the payments our friend is expected to make. So by the end of June 2039, he had made payments, that 252 payments. Then to find how many outstanding payments, the payments that he's still to make, you say 30 minus 252. Then you will get the amount of outstanding payments, which is your N there. So what do? You say, okay, outstanding payments N should be 300 minus 252. Square 300 minus 252. So our guy is yet to pay 48 payments. So your N there is the number of outstanding payments. So what do? Say, okay, now I want the present value in 2039, which is the amount that he's still owing in 2039. So going to substitute this formula here, which is present value in 2039. We call X, which is the monthly installments. What were they? Monthly installments. We are told that he's paying 11,058 rand 85 cents into 1 minus 1 plus 0.0. What is the interest? 0.012, right? 0.012 over 12 into N. raise negative n. What is the negative n? It's the number of outstanding payments still owing 48 payments. All over 0.12 over 12. So the present value in 2039 will be equal to whatever the amount this is. So you say 11,058.85 to 1 minus 1 plus 0.12 over 12. All this for negative 48. 0.012 over 12. So at that very moment, which is in 2039, he will be owing what? Which is on the 30th of June 2039, he will be owing a total of 419,000. He will be owing a total of 419,948 rands 32 cents. So from his loan, this is the amount that he will be owing. He will be owing in 2039. At the end of 2039, he will still be owing 419,948 and 32 cents. That's the money that our friend will be owing. So we go to the next question. What are they saying? So this is 8.3. Let me use another color. 8.3.2b, the second one. But it's mislabeled on the question paper as A. But you see. Okay. Calculate the interest Thabo will have paid over the first 21 years of the loan. So they're asking you to calculate how much interest, what is the interest rate or the interest that he has paid into the loan on that first 21 years. That is what they want you to calculate. How do we do this? So they want you to calculate the interest Thabo will have paid over the first 21 years of the loan. That's the amount they want. How much interest have this guy paid into this loan? That is the question. Okay. How do you answer that? You say, how much was Thabo paying? He was paying this amount. So, how much have Thabo paid into the account? In total, what is the amount that left Thabo's account into the bank's account as a repayment? You must first know that, which is how much money in total have Thabo paid into the account after 21 years. 21 years, let's go to that. So amount paid. Or, let me say amount paid. Let me say total repayments. Let me say repayments. Repayments. 21 years, right? So Thabo was paying what? Thabo was paying 11,085 rands, and 58, 11,058 rands, 85 cents. How many times? For 21 years. How many times? How many payments were those? Those payments were 252. 252. So he paid 11,058 rands 85 cents 252 times, that is the cost of that 21-year period. So how much money did he pay to the account? Let's go there. 11,058.85 times 252. Right? So in total, Thabo paid. So repayments on that 21 years, right, are adding up to what? 2.7 86 830 20 cents. So over the period of 21 years, this is the amount that I have paid into the account. He have paid them 2.7 million on that 25-year period. He paid the bank how much? 2.7 million. Right? But then his balance at that time is this, which is he's still owing the bank this amount. Do you understand that? So the repayments, the amount that he paid into the account after 21 years is this 2.7 million here. Right? But our friend Thabo is still owing the bank this amount. So, which begs the question, since our friend have paid, since the balance of the loan is this, which means he's still owing the bank this amount of money here, right? This 419,000. Then you are asking yourself, how much did he manage to reduce the original amount of the loan by? So, which is how much money of the loan have he paid into the bank? So how do we get that? You say, okay, the amount paid, which is the amount he paid into the loan, right? So you're trying to find how much did he reduce his loan amount by. So you get at the beginning, the loan amount was 1,050,000, right? Minus, what are you subtracting? You subtract the balance of the loan to get how much money did he pay into the loan. So you subtract the outstanding balance so that you can see how much had he paid into that loan. So you subtract 419,948 rands 82 cents or 32 cents. So you say 1 million. So you say 1 million, right? 1,050,000 minus, which is this amount. This is the amount that is still outstanding. So now, by finding this difference, you want to find how much money of the original loan he managed to pay, which is how much have he reduced off the loan. So that is what? Which is the amount that he paid is 630,000, right? And 51 rands 68 cents. So this is the amount, this is how much of the loan he has managed to pay so far. And he still has this amount to go. He still has to pay this amount for the remaining 4 years. Right? Then now, if your balance, he made this amount worth of monthly repayments, and he only managed from the original loan, he only managed to pay this amount, which is 630,000. The difference between the two will be the interest, because this 250, this 2 million, 2.7 million, it includes the interest and the amount he paid off the loan, which is that. So this 270,000, this 2.7 million is, so the 2.7 million, so the interest, right, plus amount paid, they give you this amount here. So I'm not happy with this. So what I'm trying to say is, this 2.7 million, what is it? What is it composed of? It's the interest plus the amount that he has reduced the loan amount by, which is this amount here. The 2.7 million is the interest rate, the interest paid, plus the amount that he paid he reduced the loan amount by. So if you find the difference between this and that, then you will get the interest rate, because this money here is the interest plus the amount he paid off the loan. So if you want to find the interest, it should be what? Should be total repayments minus amount paid, amount loan paid. So the interest will be 2.7 million 786 830.2 minus 630 051.68. So the difference between the two should give you the interest. So say 2786 830.20 minus this. So the interest paid is 2.156 778, comma 52. So this is the interest. So this is the interest that